If you don't want to pick a fight with this year's Kentucky basketball team, this team has been long regarded as one of the tightest-knit groups in Kentucky history. For proof of that, you just got to take a look at the bench when the starters are on it. When you think back to 4 weeks ago, there were rumors, terrible losses, and many had given up and were asking for Mark Stoops to be fired. Well, look where the Cats are now. Kentucky taking on North Carolina. The story of the night, though, not defense. Cats, they gave up 100 points. It's just been one thing after another for EKU basketball. A very rough month of December. EKU lost their starting forward, Jalen Bab Harrison, to allegations of rape. Bab Harrison was averaging about 14 points a game. Now, without him, just 2 players on the EKU roster played Division I basketball last season. Speaking of blue, Kentucky basketball is still a little blue after taking the loss at Tennessee. It just seems this team is regressing. They started the first 3 conference games, beating each opponent by 23 points. He was on site at Big Blue Madness as well, and it cost them $15,000 to bring him in. But he wouldn't say the "let's get ready to rumble." He did it here tonight, and right after that is when Kentucky was able to break that record. Thanks, Tyler. I'm sure your mom told you this. I know Natalie instilled it in this one. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But 2016, so if you want to get your point across, just drive the Twitterverse crazy and tweet out an emoji. I went to a satellite school, so if UTSA ever beat Texas at anything, I would freak out. I mean, I would absolutely freak out. So for Fort Wayne to beat Indiana as a satellite school, as the little sister, that's huge. Austin Nichols, the high-profile transfer from Memphis to Virginia, had to sit out a year due to NCAA rules. Sources tell me that he was suspended for the first 3 games of this season due to failing a drug test and now has been dismissed after just 1 game. Do you think this is a team that will play better with that desperation on the line?
I know you and the social team here have been scouring social media to find the must-see video of tonight. What you got?
Well, you know, you're always trying to make yourself unique, right? So college coaches, you get a ton of videos. It's Halloween. Why not dress up for your highlight tape? Baseball player or sumo baseball. Check this out. The NHL just hit the jackpot for bringing a team to Vegas. I think that is absolutely awesome. Teams should have done it before. They were the ones who weren't scared to do it, like the NFL, like the NBA, like other teams. It's the number 40 media market. So you look at media markets and you rank them 1 to 210. That's above Buffalo. That's above Memphis. That's sitting in that Salt Lake City, sitting in that Cincinnati area. It's successful. I think it's really good. A lot of people were nervous about bringing in with sports betting, but I'm also a proponent of legalizing sports betting. Check it out. Simba made an appearance.
I don't know if that's Simba. That just
Alex
looks like
isn't a fan of it. Madison Southern and Garrett County Golden Lions hand off to Jacob Foley. You know what? They give it to him so much, it's predictable at this point. But you give it to someone else and fumble recovered by Madison Southern, which naturally the Eagles, of course, they capitalize on it. Nathan Eads gains momentum, adds the pep in his step. Touchdown, Madison. Close game out at Garrett County, but it was the Eagles who came out on top over the Golden Lions, 21-18. Yes, Simba, he just ain't ready to be the king.
I guess not. Out on the, what is it, Pride Rock or something like that. Hey, stick around. We have more highlight reel coming up after the break.
There is no denying it. Kentucky football has become one of the league's biggest punchlines just 2 games into the season. College football analyst Brian Jones called the Cats Kentucky's largest junior college after yesterday's performance at Florida, and you can't really blame him. At the end of the first quarter, Drew Barker had time, threw it deep downfield on man-to-man coverage. It's picked off by Florida. And what do you know? The Gators, they are going to capitalize on this. First down. Del Rio goes deep to Callaway. Caught, cuts right, and he's gone. Derek Beatty just couldn't catch up. Florida pushes the score 14-0. Second quarter, second down. Barker under pressure. Chase throws again. Man-to-man coverage. Tipped, nearly picked off one more time. He's going to be more cautious this next down, right? Nope. Barker on a screen, picked off again. So what do you do now? Florida, they capitalize again. This time, 2 men wide open. Take your pick. Touchdown, Gators. Kentucky puts in backup Steven Johnson, the JUCO transfer, hoping for a spark. Third quarter, second down. Johnson under pressure, brought down and fumbled on the play, recovered by Florida. Now let's take a closer look. Freshman from Lafayette, Landon Young, actually elbowed the ball out of his arm Florida, they use it again. Gators score 28 points off of turnovers. Kentucky had no chance, falling 45-7 in the swamp.
Offensive coordinator Bill Legg last week, he talked about during practice he has their graduate assistants run up and down the field and practice just like the players on the pace of the game. I had a chance to catch him with Doc as he was heading into the locker room, and it's safe to say he is not happy with the score in this game. He said that the offense needs to continue to run the football and limit turnovers because it's unacceptable. When asked about how FIU has been able to control the tempo on offense, he says that they need to catch tackles because they are missing too many and it is unacceptable. Mike?
All right, thanks a lot, Kennedy.
Cato's entire family is present for his big game today, and we had a chance to talk about the big elephant in the room, which is that NCAA record.